Eddie.
It should be the big men in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Now here's Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. To the middle. And Mobley throws it down.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
Morant against Mitchell. Pass to Adams. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Morant against Garland. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
This seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. There's something that has really brought this group together. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Garland. And finished off by Garland.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Morant with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
Here's Morant. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Stolen by Bain. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Gotta honor Morant's 3-ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. LeVert outside.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Banked it in off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. And it's Morant again missing. Left side Garland. Minute 32 left in the first. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
The free throw drops for Morant. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Garland with the ball. Mobley outside. Out to Garland. Launches the 3. Drops in the 3. Garland's got 5.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Garland against Morant. The rebound by Allen. For Cleveland, they've gone a perfect 7 for 7. Mobley passes to Mitchell. 34 seconds left to play in the first. Clock at 6. the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Steven Adams. His first personal.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard, continues to impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive.
Adams with a screen on Garland. Morant into the lane.
My goodness!
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Mitchell, a screen on Morant. Outside for Mitchell. Let's go with a three. Can't hit that one. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cleveland.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Shoots from the elbow. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Oh, stolen by Morant. Outside Bane. Here's Jackson. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. And that one falls for Jackson. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Shot's good by Morant.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Defensive foul.
Can't emphasize this enough. This is the way Mitchell's got to play to give this team its best chance.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James. He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
Nails it from three.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Morant with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Brooks, right side. The three, sinks it from distance.
What we know about Dylan Brooks, he's a gamer. Three on the other end, right back at you.
LeVert goes against Brooks. LeVert passes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Outside Garland. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Garland's got 11 points. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Here's Morant.
Watch out, watch out, watch your head.
Awesome. Get out the way.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
Outside Morant. A minute 35 left in the first half. Memphis needs to get off a shot. The shot. And it's Brooks missing. The Cavaliers have gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Bain. Allen can't get it to go.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Here's Garland. He's got 11. 1:05 left in the second quarter. Mobley, a screen on Bain. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Now Mitchell. 17 points in the game. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Outside Morant. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Morant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
To the right side. Here's Mobley. It's rebounded by Memphis. 19 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. The 3 from Bain. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bain. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match
Ja Morant. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. All right, stick around. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
On the court for the Grizzlies, John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Green, then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Williams in at the 4 spot. Williams a screen on Rubio, and he lobs it up to the rim, and Williams punches it home.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected to the inside.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
Jones up top, covered by Rubio. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot from deep. No good there. And it's Cleveland the other way. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Back to Okoro. Pass to Love.
Grizzlies foul. John Conchar. Face first. First team foul.
Outside Rubio. Outside Love. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. It's not going to go for him.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times.
For Cleveland, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Jones against Rubio. Outside Love. Pass to Lopez. Here's Okoro. Shot clock at 6. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And Smitty, the analytics will show you that Brandon Clark is one of the best at protecting the ball.
Yeah, Brandon's been in the top 5 in that category as well. He doesn't put up huge scoring numbers, but when Clark is on the floor, he has a major, major impact.
Outside Love. Lopez, the screen. Love passes to Rubio. Driving to the basket. And Lopez gets it to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And when you're looking around the league talking about guys with pure point guard skills, Rubio's name is right there.
And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Wade. Clark covers.
2 minutes.
Rubio passes to Love. Here's Okoro.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
For your Cavaliers, Isaac Okoro.
Both good from the line that time. 1:50 left in the third quarter. Clark with a screen on Rubio. Jones from outside. It doesn't go for him. The Cavs have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Love passes to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
That's a good look by Kevin Love. The decision-making with the ball in his hands makes him different than other fours.
Pass to Green. Jones against Rubio. Soft touch off the glass.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Cavaliers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Jones against Rubio. Here's Wade from the arc. Jones grabs the board. Clark in the post. Love's there. And the basket by Clark.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Rubio against Jones. Okoro on the wing. 35 seconds left to play in the third. 5 on the clock. Rubio drives in. Love for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jones from outside. Pure from 3-point range. Jones has got 5 points. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Outside Love. They need this. And another miss by Cleveland. Here's Williams. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the game's still closely contested as we end. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Tries a 10-footer. Another shot. Outside for LeVert. Garland for 3. The long-distance 3 is buried.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is with defend reach.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Morant, he's open. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Morant's got 27 points.
A versatile offensive talent. We know Morant can drive, but he also has a smooth jumper.
Outside for Mitchell. Oh, Adams with the block. And he recovers it. Allen, the pass to Garland. And stolen by Morant. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Right side Morant. He's off on that one. The Cavs trailing. Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. Outside for LeVert. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his fourth assist in this one. Here's Morant. There's the screen. To the paint. Here's Payne. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation, a lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender, a player any team would love to have.
Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
And again, Memphis no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside for LeVert. Outside Mitchell. Inside, just 4 to shoot. Allen, pass to Mitchell. And another basket for Cleveland.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Morant against Garland.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
Outside Morant. The wide open shot is on the money. Morant's got 31 points.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter here. Uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
High percentage looks are easy money for Donovan Mitchell. He's got a great touch from the inside.
Morant. Oh, hammer it home.
That hurt. This is why he has the ball. Ja Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. 58 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And a foul called on the way up. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option.
The previous play is under
Going to be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still peed.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
And Allie, thank you for that. First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2.
Looks like Mitchell is in the zone, not allowing the pressure to get to him. No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Outside Morant. To tie it up. Here's Adams. Three-pointer. That one no good. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Garland against Morant. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What determination from Mitchell, shrugging off the foul and taking the shot.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
From deep, Morant. Mobley grabs the board. And here's Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. And so the Cavaliers take the win. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Let's hear it for the starting five.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backboards to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. And Morant gets it to go.
As Shag gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Williams. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Williams has got his second bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
Amazing that Bain fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
Brown right side. Loads it up for Williams. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Here's Brooks. Out to Morant. Rebounded by the Celtics.
You also love that Bain absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Now, here's Morant for three. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last tray.
Horford with the screen on Brooks. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's Morant missing. Boston's gone 2 of 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Smart. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Morant against Smart. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Here's Brown. Feeds it to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
All right, thank you, David.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Morant outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Morant's got 11 points.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
One word you all...
Oh, wow. Goodness, man. Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Smart against Morant. Adams down low. On the wing, Bain. Morant with it. Now guarded by Smart. 5 on the clock. Here's Bain. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Up top, Morant. Guarded by Smart. Morant drives in. And finished off by Morant.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Here's Smart, and there's the drive, and slam dunk by Smart.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Brooks kicks to Adams. And Morant throws it down.
Assist.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
From deep three-point range, that shot is off. And so it's Robert Williams making things happen for the Celtics. He made it.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth men's team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics? And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 7-point differential. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
John Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started going the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Here's Morant. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Boston leading by 10. And there's the pass to Tatum over Brooks. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Brooks takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
And here's Tatum for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And the Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Horford against Jackson. Horford the pass to Smart. Horford kicks to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Horford finds Smart. Lets it go with a 3. And no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. To the middle. Here's Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that. It's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees ended up perfect.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
The 3 from Morant. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals and 13 tries.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Tatum way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Bain inside the three-point line. No good with the wing jumper. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Outside, Horford.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Stolen by Jackson.
2 minutes.
And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Those long arms of Jackson Jr. getting in the passing lanes.
Here's Brown. Pass to Horford. Outside, Smart. Drives to the hoop. Tatum finds Smart. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Bane.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
And finished off by Brown.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Morant with it. 24 points for him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. There's Williams. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Here's Bane. That's in. The Celtic lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Adams. Adams has got his first points in this one. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Puts up a 3. Oh, yes, he can! Yes, he can! What a performance from Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got Derek White. Gallinari is out there with Williams. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Jackson passes to Bane. From deep. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Boston leading by 5. White inside, defended by Jones. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Brogdon outside. Pass to Cornette. Back to Brogdon. Gallinari with it. Guarded now by Clark. A nice shot by Gallinari.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him. And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Here's Cornette. He's covered by Clark. Good on the three-point shot. And now it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
And the confidence Brogdon has in himself, it's infectious. Skilled at recognizing when to let it go.
Here's Jones. It's deflected. They recover it. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Back to Green. Second shot opportunity. Here's Clark. Kicks it out to Jones. And the wide open shot from Green. Sinks the triple. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Brogdon outside. Back to White. Brogdon outside. Austin needs to get off a shot. Releases. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Brogdon outside. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Williams. Celtics leading by 7. And White kicks to Gallinari. White against Jones. White the pass to Cornette. Nasty move.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Some big guys struggle at the line. Not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Jones looking for an opening. Floats it up for Williams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Assisted.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Brogdon the pass to Cornette. The kick out to Williams. Gallinari outside. Lets it go from deep. The Celtics working the ball around now. They get it again. Cornette. Outside to Brogdon. Tries yet again. That one goes. Just count it. Cornette's got 6 points.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
White against Jones. He dishes it to Green. Back to Jones. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
29 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Brogdon kicks to Cornette. From deep, Gallinari. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The shot by Williams, no good. It could go. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the 3rd quarter. Both teams putting up points. Celtics lead by 5. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass. Flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the... Put it down!
Wow! Gracious way to get up. Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
Here's the lob to Adams. Williams with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Tatum leading the charge. Brown wide open. He fires. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket. And breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics. Morant against Smart. And Morant throws it down.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
The three from Tatum. Can't hit that one.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Adams dishes to Morant. Here's the three. That one, no good. And it's Boston the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. The kick out to Tatum. From deep. Rebounded by Jackson.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The three from Morant. Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
With the defense geared to challenge Morant at the cup, that little stop and pop is deadly.
Round the pass to Tatum. Morant against Smart. Back to Tatum. Goes up from the top of the key. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist in this one.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
The three from Morant. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Brown. Here he goes. Horford finds Smart. Now Tatum. Brooks covering. Back to Smart. Tatum on the wing. Down low and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Morant against Smart. Morant left side. And Morant throws it down.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Brown. Outside, Smart. The kick out to Brown. Fires for three. And the three ball is good. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Horford.
Defenses have tried to figure out a way to stop Morant's drive, but his agility and strength ensures that he's always going to get a shot.
And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the gap to 7.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
And here's Tatum for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
See, this is what I like about Tatum and the way he uses the pick. That extra room is all he needed and just knocks down the shot.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Here's Brown. And Adams sends it back. And they get it back. And here's Tatum for 3. And that one is off. And Memphis the other way now. Morant left side. The tray. Headshot off.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody wants to tell him that he's up off the threes.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Celtics.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. From deep three-point range, offensive rebound.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Such a wide open look. Morant's got 41.
One of the smoother strokes you'll see Morant. This man's got a nice jumper.
Outside, Horford. So we see Boston get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is...
Second power forward.
And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Greg.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Edwards. Towns for three. And Morant clears the board. Jackson down low. Prince is there. Jackson can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Gobert. Pass to Edwards. From deep. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Now here's Jackson. Up top, Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And here's Morant outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Morant's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Edwards. Adams grabs the miss.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Morant. Morant with the slam!
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Here's Edwards. Down low. Here's Gobert. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. From deep, Bane. Unable to get that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Russell, the pass to Towns. Pass to Prince. Back to Towns. Clock at 4. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Edwards. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Driving in. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
From deep three-point range. Rebound, Minnesota. And it's Russell. That time on the assist by Gobert.
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9, and that one drops.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Edwards against Bane. Edwards can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Jackson. Misses from short range.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Here's Prince.
Dylan Brooks. First personal foul. First team foul.
Russell against Morant. Russell to pass to Gobert. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Now here's Morant. He's got 11. Takes a 3. Edwards pulls it in.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Towns for 3. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
And then Morant with the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Tie game in Minnesota. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Bane against Edwards. There's the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Morant against Russell. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Outside Morant. Gets the 3 ball to go. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine, even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
He plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
And Edwards slams it in.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that.
Oh, power it home.
Oh, wow. I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Moran against Russell. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Moran with the slam.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And, you know, once Edwards flips that switch now, he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
From deep, Moran. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Towns finds Russell. There's 57 seconds left in the half. Towns on a screen. Russell with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Towns for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jackson, the pass to Moran. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Defensive foul.
And it's tied up with that one.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Jackson with a screen on Russell. And here's Moran outside. Fires in the triple. Moran's got 31 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Outside Edwards. Oh, misses the dunk. And the first half comes to an end. We've got
The Grizzlies, 33. And get ready for the Jabberwockies!
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in on the court for the Grizzlies. They've got Danny Green. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Williams in at the power forward. Pass to Conchar. Shot clock at 5. Oh, got a piece of it. That shot off. Nice D from Anderson. The Timberwolves trail. And Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Grizzlies on D.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
You know, Nas Reed initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, BA, that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Nas Reed an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reed did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
And out of bounds, the Grizzlies will take it. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And there's the lob, and Williams punches it home.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good. Yeah, great aggressive move to the bucket there. He wasn't about to pass that one up. He threw it down.
It's McDaniels on the wing. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now an 8-point Memphis lead.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Reed sinks that one from the post.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Now Jones, 5 points in the game. 4-3. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Jones with the ball, guarded now by Anderson. Williams passes to Jones. And a clear foul. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this.
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That's good from Jones. He hits the second from the line. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. And for Minnesota, they're shooting 56% today. Over to the left wing. Back to Noel. Beyond the arc. And he stays with it. Pass to Reed. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Doesn't go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. To the inside. Here's Clark. Right side Green. Outside Williams. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. On the break. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Timeout called, the Timberwolves. So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
All right, fans, let me hear you give it up for your Timberwolves.
1:36 left in the third. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. Outside Russell. Back to Towns. Clock at 6. To the middle. The ball's knocked loose. On the wing, Brooks. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Moran. Now Adams. Back to Moran. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Anthony Edwards at the line.
And both free throws good for Edwards. 36 seconds left in the third quarter here. Outside Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Morant drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Outside Edwards. On the tape, and Edwards slams it in.
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
Lets it go from the wing. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More 2K. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5.
What you say? My goodness. Come on now. Gotta have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Outside for Morant. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Russell finds Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns a screen on Bain. Edwards a pass to Towns. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Brooks. It's intercepted. Left side, Russell. Towns. And the tip in on the offensive boards.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Russell against Morant. The 3 on target from range. Morant's got 40 points.
I think I've lost track of how many of their possessions have ended exactly like that.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Morant against Russell, and it's Morant off the drive, and then Morant with the jam!
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Bain against Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 3-pointer, Brooks. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Gobert finds Russell. Here's Towns. 1:52 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Desmond Bain.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here. The fans going crazy right now.
Platinum high-level, highlight reel material.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Here's Edwards. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Bane. Memphis has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Outside Morant. Bane with a screen on Russell. Morant, the pass to Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Absolutely amazing. This young man is so money. And his teammates absolutely love him. Karl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Big Cat.
Morant against Russell. Morant, no good.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Brooks against Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards. Oh, clanks the dunk. And so it's Memphis winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices.
At goal,
And Greg, you were talking about this. What do you appreciate about this matchup? Well, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3. Passes it to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Going inside. Here's Mobley. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
76% from the line a season ago.
And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. Morant surveying the D. Inside. Kick out to Adams. Outside Jackson. Jackson, a screen on Garland. There's the lob to Jackson. Bain passes to Brooks. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Bain against Garland. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closer. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Boy, high percentage shot there by Donovan Mitchell. Gets close enough to the rim, uses the touch he has. That's pretty.
Morant, and finished off by Morant.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
They get it back. Allen kicks to LeVert. He feeds it to Mobley. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The shot off that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And they're on the break. Bain passes to Jackson. And good that time.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Garland with it. Mitchell outside. Into the lane. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Garland attacking. Another shot, and the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. First quarter play, we're about 3 minutes in. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Grizzlies leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the fight.
Here's Morant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Now, here's Garland. Pass to LeVert. The 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, you cannot allow Karis LeVert to square up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's going to knock down that shot with great consistency.
Morant with a wide-open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Morant's got 11.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's LeVert. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Bain.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Caris LeVert. This is his third trip to the free throw line.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Garland, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Basket counts.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
LeVert against Brooks. The drive by Mitchell. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
And so it's Memphis with their lead standing at 6 points here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position.
In the painted area, Mobley just so effective. Hard to cover a guy who's got that kind of size so close to the cup.
Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
And he goes big with the dunk right over John Morant.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Mitchell against Morant. Driving the lane. Jackson has the open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. 5 points in the game.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
A drive by Garland. Mobley outside. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Garland kicks to LeVert. Snatched away. A finish. And Morant throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Mobley the pass to Garland. It's LeVert on the wing. Takes it out to Garland. Allen a screen on Morant. Garland dishes to Allen. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. Adams with the screen on Mitchell. And it's sent back by Allen.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block. Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chance.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons This team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. That shot off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. The offensive rebound. Out to Morant. On the wing, Bane. Second chance shot. And it's Morant missing. The Cavaliers trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 20 left here in the second. And here's Jones. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Mitchell against Green. LeVert with a wide-open look. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. LeVert's got 6.
I love watching Karis LeVert be assertive on the offensive end. The ability to rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
Williams, a screen on Garland. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland.
Substitution on the court.
There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. Jones against Rubio. The feed to Lopez. Now here's Williams. Defense right on him. Double team on Williams. On the wing, Green. Wade is covering. And that one's good. Green.
Well, he's got length and size. Danny Green is very comfortable operating near the cup.
And it's Rubio penetrating. Driving to the basket. Out to Wade. Clock at 6. From downtown. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wade's got himself going with the triple. His first basket of the game. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a fair...
Your Grizzlies 30. The Cavaliers 25.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Williams is out there with Green. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Conchar in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. The shot by Wade, wide open. Another 3 for Cleveland. Doris with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
To the paint, and then Wade slams it in.
Well, Coro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Jones looking for an opening. That shot off the mark. Good D by Rubio. Cleveland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
The Grizzlies trail by 3.
And after playing 34 games with the Cavs, Ricky Rubio suffered an ACL tear that ended his 21-22 season.
It was heartbreaking, Greg, because Rubio was off to an incredible start. He was averaging 13 points, 6 assists, and 4 boards. And he was proving to be an integral part of what had been a Cavaliers revival.
Williams passes to Concho. Floats it up for Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review. Coach's challenge or not. I mean, you seldom get
the previous play is under review.
We determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, boy, it can have a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
Now, here's Rubio. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hit his leg, and it's whistled a kick. So it's the Cavaliers now. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. Driving in, and the rejection by Clark. Outside, Green, stolen by a Okoro. And now Rubio pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Oh, when he gets out into the open court, Rubio is a very tough cover.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Here's Rubio, and the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And the Cavaliers with possession. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Rubio against Jones. Here's Love. The Grizzlies pull it in. To the inside. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Love outside. Down low. The kick out to Lopez. Just 3 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Lopez has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Lopez looking right at home with the catch and shoot.
Jones tries in, and the layup's good off the glass. There's a minute left to play in the third. Now Rubio. Out to the wing. Love outside. Lopez sets a screen for Love. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Williams is running for the lead. Drills it from outside.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Rubio kicks to Okoro. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Big house from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Grizzlies lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the wild with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. Garland against Morant. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Bane against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. 5 to shoot. Mobley sets the pick for Garland.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
Goes back up. And Garland puts it in. Garland's got his first 2 points.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Morant. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell against Brooks. Garland looking it over. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
That one's on Morant.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. And finished off by Morant.
And relentless in his attack. Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. With the drive.
This is what Donovan Mitchell entered the league with, that explosive first step, and earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 3-pointer. They grab their own miss. Oh!
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
To the middle. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Mitchell against Morant.
Oh, what a dunk! No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Outside Garland. They grab their own miss. Allen finds Mitchell. Garland against Morant. Garland the pass to Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. 14 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Morant against Mitchell. And it's Morant missing. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Grant, the putback. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Wow, Steven Adams continuing to evolve. How about the clutch delivery?
Mitchell outside. It's Garland, top of the key. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Payne for 3. Brooks finds Payne. Now Morant. Covered by Mitchell. Mitchell against Morant. Oh, missed it. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Second personal foul.
You had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Desmond Bain. Second personal foul. 15 foul.
Good on the first, and then we'll put them up by 2.
Donovan Mitchell, from the time he stepped between the lines for his basketball team, has always been counted on in these moments. Big-time chance here at the free throw line.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. They trail by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Let's face it, really difficult to find an open 3 in this situation. Look, there's no secret. It's the only shot that'll save them. So the D is all over the perimeter guarding that three-point line.
Here were the Boston Celtics arriving earlier. The players with a look of intensity as they try to pick up a win on the road. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. Smart against Morant. Horford outside. The kick to Tatum. Fires from deep. Adams grabs the miss. Outside Bane. No good with the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Brooks. The shot off that time. Tatum with some nice D. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And the dunk by Jackson.
Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use. Jaren Jackson with an easy catch and flush.
Here's Smart. The kick to Tatum. Up and in on the layup.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Morant pass to Brooks. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Brooks.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Brown against Bane. The drive by Brown and the jam by Brown.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Morant against Smart. And there's the drive. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And so Smart nails them both. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Morant. That shot is off. And Boston going the other way now. Tatum with it, guarded by Morant. Tatum passes to Horford. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play. Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well. Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Inside, here's Horford. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Kick out to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Brooks against Tatum. Adams grabs the miss.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Bane, the pass to Morant. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. That one goes in. Morant's got 6.
Not one to shy away from physicality. John Morant just goes about his business.
Tatum way outside. The rebound by Jackson.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now here's Jackson. Brooks left side. Can't hit from in close.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Here's Williams. Tipped. Outside Bane. He takes it in. Pass to Adams. This one for 3. Doesn't go for him. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And stolen by Morant. It's stolen by Tatum. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Payne, the pass to Brooks. Pass to Morant. With the floater. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's a tie game in Memphis. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Please give a big round of applause.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in it to one. Now here's Morant. From deep. Counted from distance. Morant's got 9 points. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside for Brooks. And hammers it home over the D.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Here's Brown with the drive. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Check out the immediate response to the jam.
Oh, both sides are fired up. Adams with a screen on Smart. Here's Morant. Oh, my goodness!
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
Outside Tatum. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis leading. Payne, the pass to Adams. Payne against Brown. Here's the three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Smart outside. Kick out to Brown. Takes it inside. No luck on that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Pass to Bane. And an intentional foul right there. And the Celtics call time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Now here's Bane. Jackson with a screen on Brown. From deep, Bane. Adams, the pass to Morant. Into the lane. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. And then Morant with the dunk.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. 1:49 left in the second quarter. Horford passes to Brown. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
A quality three-point shooter, Brown stretches your defense, making Jalen that much harder to guard.
Pass to Brooks. Here's Morant. Here he goes. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Up top, Tatum. The three ball. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. .59 seconds left in the first half. Now Morant. He's got 15. Driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Pass to Bane. It's stolen by Smart. Outside, Brown. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Morant against Smart. Morant with the slam!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
26. The Celtics, 20.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Morant. Gallinari pulls it in.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Grant.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
A line change here for Memphis.
The incredible energy of Blake Griffin. Skilled at sticking with plays and finishing them off.
Outside Jones. And he's going for the oop here. And Williams punches it home.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And here's White. Outside for Gallinari. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Williams on the wing. He's covered by Gallinari. Green, the pass to Williams. And that comes off the assist by Green. Williams has got 5 points.
The veteran presence of Danny Green, keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Here's White. The kick out to Griffin for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Pass to Green. And the layup is good off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
A tremendous catch and shoot player. Green showing he can create space off the dribble as well.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And stolen by Green. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Jones. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. He buries it from 3. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
I mean, on those alley-oop plays from Blake Griffin, you can't give him room to take off.
Jones against White. Outside Jones. The three is up. Clark, the pass to Jones. Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up top. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark. Here's Brogdon. Gallinari with a screen. White with it. He's picked up by Jones. White can't hit. And here's Memphis. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. On the wing, Conchar. Off target from outside. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And it's Brogdon missing. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Some changes for Boston. Here's Morant. He's got 19. And he drives in. And then Morant with the dunk.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic. Even his teammates look a little stunned.
And Boston calls time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Now here's Morant. He's got 21. Going inside. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out.
A nice shot by Tatum.
3.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Morant with it. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Tatum from long range. Outside, Williams. 3 seconds left.
I mean, as a defender, Jaren Jackson, he has it all. Quick to the ball, provides great.
And so it's Memphis. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in it to 1. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
At the line for 1.
Previous play is under review.
They've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
With so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He was not pleased with the team's focus, saying, quote, "We're being flat out reckless. We have to settle down and tighten things up. No more turnovers, guys."
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Tatum with a screen. Pass to Smart. Tatum inside. Brooks defending. And it's Tatum missing. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Moran against Smart. And it's Moran.
Wow! Crazy good!
What an athlete this guy is. Ja Morant is talented at staying in control.
Brown inside, guarded by Bane. Here's Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Moran against Smart. Now here's Moran. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? He came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Brooks against Tatum. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Moran against Smart. Outside Moran. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Robert Williams picks up 1.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
Good on the second one. A difficult situation for Boston. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. Now here's Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Brooks outside. And here's Moran. Outside for Brooks. It's stolen by Smart.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The 3 is up. Pass to Brown. Tatum with it. Guarded by Bane. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Brown. Tatum's got 14 points here in the second half. The Grizzlies have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Smart against Moran. Adams with a screen on Smart. Here's Moran. And then Moran with the jam!
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. And the Celtics another 3. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now Moran.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Grizzlies.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ja Morant.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Morant against Smart. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bane. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line.
Desmond Bain. 2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. And here's Tatum. From deep three-point range. Not going to go that time. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A clean win, and one with...
are exceptionally athletic.
Oh, yeah, they've got the speed, they've got the strength, they've got the bounce. These teams have it all. They're about to put on a show, and guess what, Kev? We get front row seats.
It's like we're watching a bunch of Richard Jeffersons out there. Fast, athletic, and a lot of bounce.
Oh, stop it.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Morant against Russell. Pass to Jackson. Outside, Bain. 6 to shoot. The 3 ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Edwards looking it over. Kicks it to Prince. Back to Edwards. There's the drive. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Russell against Morant. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Morant outside.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Brooks against Prince. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Now the pass to Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards.
And what really distinguishes Jackson is the self-touch of the shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
Jackson hits both of them. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Bain against Edwards. Towns a screen on Bain. Back to Edwards. And Adams sends it down.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it.
Here's Edwards. Blocked again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a three-point game. Pass to Bain. He feeds it to Jackson. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Edwards against Adams. Fires the three. And they'll get another chance. A second chance effort. And Gobert with the lay-in.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys. For and this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Here's Morant. And then Morant ramps it in.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Edwards kicks to Prince. Towns, the pass to Russell. Towns sets the pick for Russell. Back to Towns from the arc. It's hauled in by Adams.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Blocking foul call. Dylan Brooks. First personal foul. First team foul.
Russell against Morant. Towns for 3.
They love what Jackson gives them defensively. Great instinct, size, and mobility.
First team foul.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
The footwork. Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Prince back to Gobert. Outside Russell. Passes it to Prince. Shot clock at 5. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Bain kicks to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Prince, the second chance points on the tip in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Adams in the corner. On the wing, Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Now, here's Morant for three. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in size. For instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. Oh, yes! And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Offensive rebound.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 4. Outside, Bain. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. And it's Brooks in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And there's a little size to Brooks. 6'7", and he can get it done against good D inside.
Here's Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams with it. Picked up by Edwards. And the dunk by Jackson.
Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery.
Edwards against Bain. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Outside, Towns. Launches it. And no good that time. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in the driver. All right, David, thank you.
Grizzlies 27, the Timberwolves 19.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did after attack, you got to stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, McDaniels is out there with Anderson. Then there's Reed. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1 spot. Pass to Reed. An easy 2 points on the layup. Reed's got the first basket of the second half here for Minnesota.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Jones finds Clark. Williams can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 6. Going to high school in the LA area, Zaire Williams played on a loaded team.
Yeah, of course, Zaire was a first-round pick in 2021, but he was the high school teammate of DJ Boston, who was also selected in that draft. You throw in the sons of LeBron and D-Wade, and look, let's just say those gyms were sold out.
Noel, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Green, and Memphis turns it over again.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
The Timberwolves shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Up top, Reed. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Both free throws good from Reed. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Noel, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Noel's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Jones looking for an opening. There's the pass to Concho. Williams against Anderson. Now here's McDaniels. He's covered closely. Over to the left wing. Clock at 4. Shots good by Noel.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Outside, Jones. Plays it up and banks it in. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones, and McLaughlin gets it to go. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside, Jones for the 3, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
To McLaughlin. Reed with it. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Reed's got 6.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The feed now to Clark. 1:11 left to play here in the third. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. Here's McLaughlin. Here's McDaniels. And finished up by McDaniels.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Noel. He's got 6. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Noel. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Here's Conchar. Yep, that one goes in there. Conchar's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is. And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
It's a tie game in Memphis. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. And we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Thanks, David. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Blocking foul call. Jaren Jackson Jr. First personal foul. First team foul.
Gobert with a screen on Bain. Fires from 18. Edwards can't hit.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Yes, that goes in.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside Edwards. He kicks to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. Looking to get it going. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Brooks. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Got a piece of it. Morant with the steal. And then Morant slams it in.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And they get it. Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Steven Adams picks one up.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And he's good on the second. So it's the Grizzlies now. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th quarter. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And it's Morant missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Russell.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Prince, the pass to Edwards. Driving inside. They get it back. The kick out to Towns. Passes it to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
Tries again. Gobert trying to get open. Kicks it out to Prince. Towns, a screen on Brooks. Prince dishes to Towns. Stolen by Brooks. Inside. And stolen by Russell. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Hits it from 3-point range.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting a chance to come up big for his team.
And then Morant slams it in.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
So looking it over. The kick out to Towns. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Towns against Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. .102 left in the 4th. John Morant grabs the rebound. And he makes good on the layup. And now a 6-point Memphis lead.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
Russell kicks to Edwards. And Adams sends it back. Poke loose. It's stolen by Edwards. Towns wide open. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Here's Gobert. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
and you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
It's the first. That could put them up by 2.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
Edwards with the screen for Russell. Out to Edwards. Bullseye!
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
And guys, it all comes down to this one shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.